The Mystic Dispersion and Dexterity changes that were being beta tested a few weeks back have officially gone through. And I do think that they were good changes overall, but Mystic Dispersion, it did take a little bit of a hit in terms of its effectiveness defensively. Offensively, it's mostly unchanged. It's still extremely powerful if you play with Mystic champions. But defensively, it did take a little bit of a hit, so Kabam issued a refund of sorts. I actually never spent any loyalty on any of the cores, the Mystic class cores for the mastery, but they did say that any cores that you found from questing or cores that were traded to you, they do come back as loyalty. And I didn't trade for any of these either. I just found a whole ton of these things because I go through the Catalyst daily quest every single day for all 6 different class types, just hunting for these things. I've already looked through the science ones. Unfortunately, there were no science catalysts or science cores in these quests, but I do that every single day. And yeah, over time, man, you could see it really added up, getting back 320,000 loyalty. And then, of course, I did spend units on the rest of it to get 5 out of 5 Mystic Dispersion. So I'm going to go ahead and claim this now, and I already have plans for what I'm going to do with the loyalty. And I'm going to pick up my Unstoppable Colossus dupe finally, my 5-star Unstoppable Colossus dupe. I just want to see what his PI is right now, and I want to see how much it goes up from the dupe. This maybe it'll help somebody else out if you're thinking if this is worth it or not, because it is an expensive decision. So 43.95 is what it is right now, 43.95. And let's go to the store. Let's go ahead and pick up that dupe. 800,000 loyalty. Oh man. Let's go ahead and snag that dude. Purchase confirmed. Alright, let's go check it out now. Hopefully it went up a decent amount. Probably didn't go up all that much, but okay, 46.77. So yeah, not a huge change, but it'll get me like 1 additional arena point every time I play the champion, so that's fine. As far as what I'm gonna do with the units, well, it's a little bit more complicated than that. I am not going to be picking up this mastery again, at least not 5 out of 5. I actually still have a few cores left over from just finding additional cores after the snapshot went through, I guess. I don't know. I've heard some people have some leftover cores too, so I don't know if there was some kind of an issue there, but I did find some of these things after the fact. I have 8 in my inventory right now, so I'm going to go ahead and re-unlock the first level at least, just so that I can get the flashing animation away from the mastery itself, since the rest of these are all unlocked. But yeah, I'm going to leave it at 1 out of 5 right now. I never really put points in this mastery. I unlocked it fully for a few reasons, testing, playing around with the mastery, for when Mystic Wars was actually a thing. But I don't really enjoy playing most of the Mystic Champions. But here's something to consider too. We haven't gotten a Mystic Champion in a while, and the past 2 years that I've been playing this game, we got hit with some new Mystic Champions around Halloween time. In 2016, we got Ghost Rider. 2017, we got Morningstar Mephisto. I think they're, Kabam, maybe they try to play towards that whole, spooky Halloween vibe around that time of year. And we already know that we're getting a couple of cosmic reworks in the form of Venom and Carnage. So, maybe there'll be Defenders, and then maybe Kabam will come out with some counters to those around that time. Who really knows, right? It's just speculation. All I'm saying is maybe you guys shouldn't blow the refund right away. Maybe you should keep some in reserve. This way, if you do want to fully unlock Mystic Dispersion again, you'll be ready for it. So yeah, just something to keep in mind. I'm going to save some units in case that's the case, but what I am planning on doing is unlocking certain class masteries around the holidays, when Kabam introduces the gifting event. Hopefully they bring that back at least. The past 2 years they also had a temporary gifting event where every single player got a temporary gifting badge, even if you don't have the real gifting badge through spending money, and you can trade things back and forth with people in your alliance, and you actually get points towards an event. and that event gives some pretty sweet rewards. In fact, you got like tier 4 class catalyst, some tier 2 alpha, you know, the usual stuff that Kabam includes and that type of thing. So the way I see it is, you know, I can unlock certain class masteries right now, and I do want to get Collar Tech right now. I want to max this out. I also want to max out Serum Science. I only have the final rank for this one. And I don't know if I would use them all that much. From time to time, I'd use them in for testing and stuff like that. But you know, I do want to have these masters unlocked. But the way I see it is, it's kind of like leveling up your champions during a level up event. You know, it doesn't make the level up process any cheaper, but you know, you get some extra rewards for it. And that's the way I see these masteries. Is if you wait for the temporary gifting event when you can trade back and forth with somebody for class mastery cores. It doesn't reduce the cost of the masteries themselves, but you get some additional rewards for it. So that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. Is when that event rolls around, you know, typically people want like the greater gifting crystals if Kabam brings those back. So I'll send someone over like 3,000 units worth of greater gifting crystals, and then they'll send me back 3,000 units of you know, whatever class mastery core that I want during that time. So yeah, I'm going to try my best to hold out for that. Hopefully Kabam reintroduces that, but that's not really a guarantee either. I want to pick up Collar Tech is my first priority, followed by Serum Science. I already have Pure Skill fully unlocked. The Cosmic Mastery, it's dog doo-doo as far as I know, so yeah, I'm not worried about this one. I'm not worried about the Mutant one either. That one is also pretty underwhelming. And then Mystic Dispersion, you know, I'll try to get as many of these unlocked as I can during that event. But yeah, that's my plan with that. So I may re-unlock it in the future, but for now I'm not going to. The other plan for my units up there is well, I'm thinking about going for a featured grind. I'm not entirely sure about it. The featured champion would be Omega Red, so it would start tomorrow pretty much if I decided to go for him. And I don't think I'm actually going to enjoy playing the champion that much. I don't know, he seems really cool, but he also seems like, you know, the playstyle might be difficult to pull off to its maximum effectiveness in something like Alliance Wars. And he seems like, you know, he's really fit for Suicide Masteries, and my other top champions, they're really not fit for Suicide Masteries. Void and Stark Spidey, at least. So yeah, I don't know if I would actually enjoy the champ, but he does have a really cool synergy with Void, and I kind of want him just for that reason alone. There's also a little bit of an additional purpose, because I know, you know, you don't need the highest star level just for synergies, right? But there was a certain champion, Blade, that I got as a 4-star champion because I thought I only needed him for his synergy. And the reason I got him through the arena was because of the 5.4 Legends race. I knew I wanted to do that, and you know, I was doing everything I could to prepare for it, everything within reason. You know, I didn't think I needed the 5-star, and it turns out if I got the 5-star, you know, I would not have just used them for synergies, and I would have used them for some of the fights, and I would have saved some time and potentially, you know, done even better in the 5.4 race. So I have a very specific goal in mind that Omega Red might actually help me out with, and I don't want to say what that goal is. It's nothing. It's my own personal goal. It's nothing that Kabam has officially set up. It's nothing that you get rewards for. It's just one of my own personal challenges. Kind of like, you know, I tried to do like the speed run through Labyrinth. You don't get anything special for that, but I was doing it just for fun. So yeah, I have actually a couple of challenges that I want to take on with Omega Red potentially, and the synergies that he has. So we'll see. I might if I go for him, that's about 6,000 units that I'm going to be spending most likely. 5,000 to 6,000 units, along with having to use my generic Awakening Gem since I don't have a mutant one, and I cannot grind for that dude twice. So we'll see what actually happens there. I'll have to think about that a little bit more. But that's going to do it for this video, guys. That's my plans for Mystic Dispersion. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Take care.